One team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Trojans offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Trojans want to move quickly. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. So the Washington Huskies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. This crowd full of throats, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. throw. It's Wimsatt. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Quick completion on the out route. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Power football with the run. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Got his man quickly. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Washington coming to the line with another first down. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Back to pass. He's got it on the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. He caught it. Corralled and brought down by the defense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll throw on third down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Huskies. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end. Looking to pass, it's Mayava. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. They want to throw it. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Turns it loose. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. to pass. Throws to the back. Got his man. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fired in there, but incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Mayama. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wormley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the option. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Mayava. And it's incomplete on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. Looking for a push on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Finds the tight end. He'll be a run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab deep. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football coming out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so they can win this game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Wimsatt. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Jordan. The Trojans in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. And the Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Trojans are marching down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 1st down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the red zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now we'll get a chance to see it. Turning it on! And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. He's looking deep. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. first down. Got the quick pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Might be changing the route. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Showing the arm strength to the left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Wimsatt. Quarterback moving. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Using his legs, it's Jordan. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Spits it out to the back. Quick strike complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Got a man. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to throw. It's Wimsatt. Right on the money. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. Mitch Harris. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Huskies moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big... And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on target this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Creates a little room. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Mayaba. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Up-tempo for the offense. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they go back on top. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Devin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
That's caught. It's Williams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. A 1st down for the offense. Back to throw. It's Wimsatt. He's got him. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those 1st downs and just make that clock run.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. There he goes. What a way to pick up the 1st down. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. Wants to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Floating away. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Washington. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up It's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick step and go. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And they trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Mayava. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.